Audlem village at the very south of Cheshire, and I'm here to talk about the charges the Cheshire East wants to impose on our Audlem community car park. The car park is there to serve our doctor's surgery, the cemetery, the playground and our public hall. It's an essential asset for the operation of our community. So I have a question I'd like to ask, which is how, what and when will Cheshire East respond to the objections raised by the residents of the Audlem village, ward and surrounding hamlets in response to the 20th September to the 1st November consultation about the Audlem community car park and the addition of yellow lines on two of the adjacent roads, such as to ensure that the democratic voice of the people of Audlem is respected, the risk that disposes to the road safety around the car park is addressed, the financial viability of such an exercise are taken into account, whilst most importantly, giving priority to supporting the community spirit of our tiny village over potentially meagre or no financial gain. I would also like to ask Cheshire East if you would agree to visit Audlem so that he could see for himself or herself the logistics of the car park to the village, how the park operates, the importance of the car park, and the impact that the charges will have on the community. Thank you.
Thank you. The next speaker is Thomas Eccles.
I've asked a question.
Sorry. Getting ahead of herself. Councillor Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you for the question. All of the responses that were received by the Council over that 6-week statutory consultation period are being carefully analysed currently by officers to help inform our next steps and to advise us as members of the committee. As I know you'll be aware, the Highways and Transport Committee will meet in January and will consider a series of recommendations setting out proposed responses to the consultation and how we might respond to those. The information that will be made available for members of the committee will include options to respond to points made during the consultation, including not just an analysis of the costs and benefits arising from those proposals, but also consideration of mitigation measures that may be necessary to support the introduction of any new parking arrangements. And I'm sure that the committee members will decide the way forward, but in doing so, be mindful of those consultation responses, including not just those from Audlem, but from other parts of the borough as well. But also mindful of the Council's budget position and the Council's strategic priorities. We must ensure that our parking service is fair, financially sustainable, and that it contributes to the wider integrated transport strategy for the whole borough. So thank you for the question.
I've asked the second question.
Just a moment, please. It may be you, Councillor Craig Brown. Sorry, what is the second question, please?
Mr. Mayor, if I may, I believe the question was whether the Chair of the Highways and Transport Committee was prepared to visit Audlem to observe the issue firsthand.
Do you want to give him a written reply to that?
I will provide a written response to that.
Well, you can say yes or no now.
It's not a debate. Councillor Brown has said he'll give you a written response.
Well, I've asked a question, so...
No, sorry, it's a written response. The next speaker now is Mr. Thomas Eccles.